So at Magorium, we solve the big plastic waste problem, converting all this waste into a new construction material, new bitumen. To summarize our technology, we created a prototype depolymerization chamber, developed other system components, configured new bitumen to model after the compounds of natural bitumen, and catalyzed a chemical link between them. Right now, roads require bitumen, and all bitumen is extracted through oil refining or mining. Simply put, we can now build roads without harming our environment by solving the plastic waste problem, using waste as feedstock to create new bitumen. Our product is more sustainable, safer, and cheaper compared to traditional bitumen. The road infrastructure industry will face further shortage of more expensive bitumen as oil refineries worldwide closes. Our new bitumen plugs that shortage while solving the world's plastic crisis. You may have seen technologies of plastic waste in roads. There are two main types, as a polymer or as bitumen. Magorium from Europe, Dow Chemicals, and Downer from Australia mechanically recycle plastic waste, breaking down into small bits to add into road. Unlike them, we break it down on a molecular level. Our capabilities allow us to recycle all types of plastic while they are restricted to a few types. Another major differentiating factor is that they can only recycle clean plastic, which is not the major problem here. We can recycle contaminated and mixed waste. Moving forward, we are researching on recycling ocean-degraded plastic. Microplastic leaching will happen to a certain degree as long as plastic is incorporated. Preliminary tests have shown that our new bitumen is no longer a plastic after depolymerization. Therefore, there is no plastic to leach. Lastly, we are at least 2 times cheaper. So to fully understand our sustainable impact, we need to first measure the environmental harm from crude oil extraction to refining bitumen to build roads. The harm is compounded by plastic-based incineration and landfilling in Singapore. Magorium creates a green and sustainable loop, recycling plastic waste into new bitumen for road construction. Finally, plastic never becomes a waste once converted and can be processed repeatedly to build roads. To summarize, we create a truly circular economy, solve the plastic problem, create a new green material, reduce carbon footprint from crude oil refining, import reliance, and consumption of fossil fuel. Moving on to the dollars and cents, in converting plastic waste into new bitumen to build roads, our revenue stream comes from collecting plastic waste specific to Singapore, domestic and international sales of new bitumen. In Singapore, plastic waste incineration costs $68 million. We aim to recycle at least 50% worth $34 million in revenue. The global bitumen market is huge at $118 billion. We are working towards replacing a grand total of 1% with new bitumen worth $1.1 billion in revenue. We are currently working with our newest revenue stream, carbon credits, which can be generated by keeping out emissions and sold. The trend for the carbon market sees increasing investment being made by large firms, legislation mandating carbon compliance, and a net zero emission commitment increasing from 4 to 57 countries. All this contributes to an exponential growth opportunities of the carbon credit market. Without these offsets, it would be impossible to achieve net zero emissions for companies and countries. We are creating more than just a revenue model here, but an ecosystem incentivizing all stakeholders with a commercially viable solution to solve the plastic waste problem. So our technology started out as a $300,000 fund co-authoring a research journal in 2014, presenting it in an international conference in 2017, and developing a prototype in 2019. We have won these various competitions, awards, and funds while participating in different sustainability programs. We've constructed 2 pilot roads in Singapore with our Gen 1 prototype, featured in these different media platforms. Currently, we are working on potential projects, tests, further research, and participating in these programs. Our team consists of myself with 7 years experience in the sustainability and construction space, Seong Huat, who has co-authored 3 plastic waste research journals and part of a team which clinched a $1 million NEA Closing the Waste Loop Fund, Alfredo with 17 years experience in road material and specifications. Finally, Keng Kiong with 30 years experience as a machinist with expertise in fabrication and customization of prototype systems. Our core partners include Dr. Raymond from NUS School of Civil and Environmental Engineering and Dr. Xue Cheng, a sustainability researcher from A*STAR. So our technology can literally pave the way to a sustainable future. Thank you.